reflect on another disappointing night and for 48 hours now to dwell on it?
You know, it's painful. You know, you don't want to lose a game of football, especially when you go 10 man in the first half. You know, it's going to be a difficult evening, but yeah, it's part of the football. You need to move on. Listen, tomorrow a new game, new opportunity to change things around, and you play at home. We have to give people something back and do it for ourselves as well.
How do you change it around then, because it's been pretty constant in recent weeks?
Yeah, I know, but listen, I think every club can go through a difficult period. Ours has taken a bit more time. We had new players in as well, but I'm sure we will do everything to turn this around.
So a lot of heat on the manager at the moment as well. A lot of the fans unhappy with the manager and with the players. As a squad, how do you cope with that?
But every time I sat here, I don't really like to talk about managers. I had enough managers here. I'm a player. I'm paid to play football. That's a privilege. And I think everyone should give everything. Play like it's your last game. That's how you can be better. And do it for the fans as well, because at the end of the day, the fans are always there. Even when we travel away, it's always packed, the away end, and you need to respect it, respect the pitch, respect football.
Personally, how do you cope with it when you get home? How difficult is it to block out what's happened at work?
Listen, it's painful, and it's all different situations, because this season I haven't really been playing a lot. I've been coming back, but I'm talking for myself because I stand here, I always give 100% when I'm on the pitch, and it's hard. A defeat, difficult moment is always hard, but in those moments is where you need to hold your teammate and say listen, it's not over yet. You know, it's a battle. It's still a long season to go, and things can go fast. Like we've sat here also a period with the previous managers. With let's say an example with Lee Johnson, we had also a difficult period, lots of games lost, and the same season we went and done well at the end. So, I mean, it's hard to say, but stay patient, stick with us. We will do everything to give people something back and for ourselves as well.
Finally for me then, you've got a manager in David Gray, and you know what the history is of managers at the football club at the moment. How much do you personally feel for David, given his history here at the club, and how much of a legend he is because of what he achieved as a player, but now the focus is on him as a manager?
But, I mean, everyone has his responsibilities, you know. He has his responsibilities of picking the team, making us better players, but then it's also up to players to respond to that and to give something back to the club and obviously to the manager.
Do you think the players are letting the manager down at the moment?
No, we let ourselves down. It's not about the manager, because like I said, at the end of the day, it's also your career. Manager comes and goes. You go to different clubs as well, so you do it also for your career. You do it for the fans, because thanks to them you get also paid. So it's not about players letting the manager down.
In terms of the dressing room, how much do you think this dressing room has the character to turn this around? Is there character within that dressing room to turn this around?
Listen, most of the players are over 100 games, over 100 professional games, so we should have the character and the experience as well. Okay, still a few young, we are still young, but we have now the experience, so I think we can turn this around.
How would you describe the atmosphere in and amongst the players at the moment?
Now, atmosphere can be great because you're not winning football games, but you know, you need to take things in context, like not out of the context. Like when you have a red card, and we had these a lot this season, so that has also affect games. So it's not about like, I think everyone is still 100% motivated to do well, and it's not like people don't try.
What's your message to those fans though that are losing a bit of faith, a bit of motivation in this team and in this manager?
You know, it's cliche saying like, stay with us, be patient and stuff. What I can promise is like everyone will work hard, and if hard was not enough, people will work harder to give the fans something back, because that's the heart of the club, and that's what I can say.
Okay, have you seen I don't know how close you are to Ellie, have you seen the criticism of Ellie online for doing the keepy-uppies when Jordan Obita was sent off? Have you seen that clip?
No, I've not seen it. I've been staying away from social media recently, and that was a decision I took to focus on here in the national team, so it's more someone else that look after my social media, so I've not really seen it yet.